Most people spend their entire lives searching for a destination called purpose. They think it's a hidden treasure or a lucky break that they'll stumble upon one day. But here is the truth. God doesn't hide your purpose to be cruel. He withholds it because you are currently unshapable. Purpose isn't something you find. It's something you surrender to. If you haven't seen the blueprint for your life yet, it's not because God is silent. It's because you're positioned in a way that makes you deaf to his directions. The clutter factor. The first reason is the clutter factor. You are too loud to hear the call. We live in a world that demands 100% of our attention. Between the notifications, the news, and the opinions of people who don't even know your heart, your spiritual frequency is jammed. You're trying to hear a whisper in a construction zone. God speaks in a still, small voice, but you've surrounded yourself with loud, large noise. You spend 4 hours scrolling through other people's lives and then give God 4 minutes of your time and wonder why you feel lost. Purpose requires a secret place, not a social space. If you don't create a vacuum of silence in your life, you will never hear the instructions for your soul. The comparison trap. The second reason is the comparison trap. You are trying to live someone else's highlight reel. You've seen someone else's success, their ministry, or their business, and you've decided that must be what purpose looks like. But you are an original, and God doesn't repeat himself. An eye that tries to be a hand is useless to the body. You can't find your lane while you are busy staring at theirs. When you mimic someone else's calling, you are actually insulting your own creator. You were designed for a specific battle with a specific set of weapons. Stop trying to wear Saul's armor and pick up your own stones. The comfort idol. Reason number 3 is the comfort idol. You want the crown without the cross. Most of us pray for purpose, but what we're really praying for is ease. We want a purpose that fits into our current schedule and doesn't require us to lose any sleep or take any risks. But listen, purpose is rarely found in the safe zone. It is birthed in the stretch. It is found at the end of your comfort and the beginning of your faith. If your dream doesn't require God to show up for it to succeed, it's probably just a hobby. God isn't looking for your ability. He's looking for your availability to step into the uncomfortable, the unfinished assignment. The fourth reason you haven't found your purpose is the unfinished assignment. You are asking God for step 10, but you still haven't obeyed step 1. We often treat God like a GPS that gives us the whole route at once, but God is a lamp. He only shows you enough light for the very next step. If he told you to forgive that person, to start that small habit, or to leave that toxic environment 6 months ago, and you're still sitting there, why would he give you more instructions? God will not give you a new map if you refuse to turn at the last corner. Faithfulness in the small is the only key that unlocks the great. Your purpose isn't missing. It's waiting for your last act of obedience. The people-pleasing weight. Reason number 5 is the people-pleasing weight. You have let man's expectations become your God. You are so terrified of being misunderstood or canceled by people that you've silenced the conviction of the Holy Spirit. You can't serve 2 masters and find one purpose. Many of you are carrying Saul's armor, trying to fight a battle using someone else's methods because you want their approval. It doesn't fit. It's heavy, and it's making you immobile. You have to decide if you want the well done of the crowd or the well done of the Father. You will never find your true identity as long as you are wearing a mask to please an audience that wasn't there when you were created. The character gap. The final reason is the character gap. Your gifting might be ready, but your character isn't. We live in a generation that wants instant platforms, but God is a God of slow preparation. He loves you too much to promote you to a level that your character can't sustain. If he gave you the purpose, the influence, or the resource today, would it bring you closer to him? Or would it become your new idol? God is working on the container, which is you, before he pours in the content, which is your purpose. Don't despise the waiting room. The delay isn't a denial. It's a divine protection plan to ensure that when you finally step into your purpose, you have the roots to handle the height. Purpose isn't something you find at the end of a rainbow. It's what's left when you stop running from God. It's not a destination. It's a daily surrender. If you want to see the blueprint, you have to get close to the architect. Stop looking for a thing to do and start looking for the one who made you. When you align with the Creator, the calling takes care of itself.